Some places were built to be forgotten, buried beneath the ground and sealed away forever. But what happens when someone decides to open what was meant to stay closed? Tonight's story will take you there into the darkness that breathes beneath the city. This is the Forgotten Tunnel. Every city has a secret, an old story that parents tell their children to keep them from wandering too far. In the small town of Ravensridge, that story was about an underground tunnel, a sealed passage rumored to connect the old railway yard to the abandoned asylum on the outskirts. Locals called it the Whisper Line. They said if you entered the tunnel after midnight, you wouldn't hear your own echo, you'd hear someone else's. No one knew who built it or why it was closed. But one thing was clear, those who entered never came back the same. In 2012, a 23-year-old college student named Liam Carter became obsessed with the story. He ran a YouTube channel about abandoned places, urban relics. His videos were thrilling: decayed hospitals, forgotten subway lines, empty churches. So when he heard about the Whisper Line, he couldn't resist. The locals warned him not to go. An old station guard even told him, once you go far enough, the tunnel starts whispering back. But Liam only laughed. To him, fear was just good content. On a cold February night, Liam and his friend Mara snuck into the old Ravensridge station. The power had been cut for years, the air heavy with dust and rust. They followed the tracks until they found a bricked-off wall with faint graffiti. Carved into the stone were the words, "Silence is not empty." Behind it, a small hole just big enough for a person to crawl through. Liam set up his camera, turned on his flashlight, and started recording. Liam recorded voice, "All right guys, this is it. The real Whisper Line. Let's see if it actually whispers back." They crawled through the opening and stepped into the forgotten tunnel. The air inside was thick, almost alive. Their footsteps echoed strangely soft at first, then delayed, like something repeating them a second later. Liam kept joking to keep the mood light, but Mara felt uneasy. She said she heard breathing, not theirs, not even close, like someone was walking just behind them. When she turned around, the light from her flashlight hit the wall, and for a moment she saw another shadow moving, even though no one was there. Then came the sound, a whisper, faint, drawn out, and human. "Keep going." Liam froze. "Did you say something?" he asked. Mara shook her head. "You heard it too." They kept moving, but the deeper they went, the louder the whisper grew, as if the tunnel itself was breathing words into their ears. Back on his camera, the footage shows them walking for almost 20 minutes. Then, around the 21-minute mark, the signal distorts, the flashlight flickers. Mara says softly, "We should go back." Liam replies, "Wait, there's something ahead." A faint light appears at the end of the tunnel. But when they move closer, the light doesn't get brighter. It stays the same, far away, unreachable. Then the whisper changes. It becomes a voice familiar. Liam, he freezes. That voice, it's his own. "Turn around. the echo said. But when he turned, Mara was gone. Her flashlight lay on the floor, still on, spinning slowly. Liam ran, following the tracks back the way he came. But every time he looked behind him, the tunnel stretched longer. His light began to dim. The whispers grew louder, dozens of voices now, overlapping, chanting his name. When he finally saw the hole he crawled through, relief washed over him. He crawled through as fast as he could and tumbled out into a tunnel that looked identical to the first one. Same walls, same graffiti. But his camera timestamp said 4:12 a.m. He'd only been gone for 45 minutes, yet when police later reviewed his footage, the camera recorded 7 hours of continuous movement. Liam staggered back to the surface at dawn. He called Mara's name, but she was gone. Her backpack, camera, and flashlight were found near the tunnel entrance. The police searched for days but found nothing. No footprints, no signs of collapse. The footage was released on an urban legends forum, and within weeks, it went viral. But here's the strange part. In one frame, at timestamp 3 hours, 27 minutes and 41 seconds, deep in the tunnel, you can clearly see Mara standing behind Liam. The problem, she'd disappeared hours before that. Her face is pale, and she's whispering something too faint to hear. 2 years later, Liam's channel posted a new video. No title, no description. Just a black thumbnail. When it went live, it showed a dimly lit tunnel. The same one from before. No talking, just footsteps and breathing. At the 2:13 mark, a woman's voice whispered, "Keep going." The comments exploded. Fans thought Liam had returned to finish the exploration. But when police traced the upload, it didn't come from Liam's account. It came from inside the tunnel's old network servers. Liam was never seen again. In 2018, a new subway expansion in Ravensridge uncovered a sealed section of the tunnel. Inside, workers found several rusted tripods, a destroyed camera, and graffiti written across the walls in fresh black paint. They won't stop whispering. Forensics confirmed the paint was no more than a year old, long after the tunnel had been closed permanently. The most chilling part, when the lead worker played the footage recovered from the destroyed camera, a voice whispered directly into the microphone, "You shouldn't have opened it." The audio file corrupted seconds later. The construction was immediately halted. The city sealed the entrance again, permanently this time. Today, the Whisper Line is considered one of the most haunted underground places in America. Locals still claim to hear faint voices near the sealed entrance on cold nights, especially around 3 a.m. Some say it's the wind. Others say it's Liam and Mara, trapped between echoes, forever calling out from the tunnel that won't let them go. And every now and then, new YouTube channels report strange audio interference when filming underground. A faint whisper hidden in their soundtracks. Keep going. Some stories warn us not to look back. Others warn us not to go too far. But this one reminds us that sometimes what waits in the dark eye